Welcome back. Lisa Briggs joins us from the Bruce Company, and she brought some beautiful flowers with her today. Right now, you can call in with all your plant questions at 270-9933. Welcome. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Now is the time when stuff starts coming in. We have stuff new every week. It's fun.
So what do you have here?
I've got some geraniums are in. We have some cool weather annuals, stock and nemesia, and a pretty azalea left over from Easter.
If you want to leave those behind in the newsroom, we'll take them. We could use the
yes,
color.
I'm sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, Lisa, thanks again for being here. Let's
no
go
problem.
straight to the calls. We have our first caller, Sandra from Verona. Good afternoon, Sandra.
Good afternoon.
Hi. What's your question?
Well, I have an African violet that has done very well, but it decided to grow another African violet in the same pot, and I need to repot it, but I'm not sure when's the best time and if there's a special soil I should use.
Well, there are special soils for African violets. They have a little bit different kind of draining. African violets really like to be watered from the bottom up because those hairy leaves get really damaged by water. You know, it's not clear, and I know Sandra's not on the line anymore, if it's a separate plant or if it's just sort of a little offshoot. It's really easy to make African violet cuttings, so if she wants to increase them, she should do some cuttings, and I think she should just leave hers alone and be happy that it's so happy.
That they added another one.
Yes, that it's multiplying itself.
All right. Good advice. Sandra, thank you so much. Let's go to our next caller. We have Carrie from Madison. Good afternoon, Carrie. What's your question?
Hi. I was told that if you add coffee grounds to the soil of, in my case, hibiscus, it will get rid of whiteflies. Do you know if that's true?
You know, there are a lot of old wives' tales. I have not heard that one. Whiteflies are usually present when there's some organic matter on the surface of the soil that stays wet. So a lot of times you'll get a plant from a florist, and there's going to be some, like some moss or something on, and whiteflies like that kind of area. So I think that if you just make sure that you let your hibiscus dry to the surface of the soil before you water it, you wouldn't need to add anything extra to keep the whiteflies away.
So should it need the extra caffeine?
I don't think so.
All right. Carrie, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, let's check in with Justin from Windsor. Good afternoon. Justin, what's your question?
Hi, so I have a 25-foot tulip tree. It's been at the house we've been living at for 5 years. We've never had any flowers. And in fact, just recently we just realized it was a tulip tree. Is there any way that we could actually get flowers on that tulip tree?
Well, there are two things that people generally call tulip trees. There is tulipifera, or Lyrodendron tulipifera, and that is sort of borderline hardy here. It has a yellow flower, and it doesn't often flower here. When most people talk about tulip trees, they're talking about saucer magnolias, which are the big pink flowers. The last couple of years have not been great magnolia years because of the spring weather, and so if it's that particular flower, I would say that things that are gonna affect the flowering would be certainly how much sun the tree is getting, those sort of cool spring storms that we have. And there's not a lot you can do to encourage magnolias to flower. They're borderline here, and I would say 2 years out of 5 they're beautiful, and the other 3 you just have to remember how beautiful they were the other year.
Oh no! So make sure you have a picture.
And if you want to send us a photograph of exactly which one it is, we'd be better able to answer your question. So you can just send it to the Bruce Company website, and we'll get it.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, thank you to all our callers. Lisa, thank you for being with us.
Oh, thank you.
All right. We'll be right back with the final check of your forecast.